What is up, everybody? We finally got the technical difficulties ironed out, and we should be good to go. So we are back to Pokemon Johto, going to the Pokemon Crystal to the Johto region. And I'm excited. This is one of the very first games that Pokemon games that I remember playing. So this was kind of my what got me in here and what got me started with Pokemon. So we are, oops, it did not change my game on Twitch, so give me just a second. I'm going to get that changed, and then we will hop right in. So get that down. Here we go. Pokemon Crystal. There we are. Perfect. We should be all set now. And we are ready to rock and roll. Going back to the original. All right, it is, what time is it here? 4 o'clock. 4:07. Yeah, I'd say you did a little oversleep, Grandpa. I woke up at 4:07 in the afternoon. I would think there was something wrong with me. So, but I'm excited. This is my first time streaming with the face cam and the display and all that. So I'm definitely still learning about a lot of that. But hang with me, bear with me. We'll see how this goes. So, plan on being on it live a couple of hours, probably 6 o'clock Central Time. A little Black Friday Pokemon in as we go back to the Johto region. All right. And Casper, here we go. It's been a little while. Nope. No items here. Some games, they start you out with a potion there. Alright, Mom. Yep. Pokemon Gear's back. I know they redid Heart Gold until Silver, but I really wish they would have redone Crystal. I don't know why. It is by far my favorite. It's by far my favorite Pokemon game. I'm a little bit of an old head, I guess. I have played basically the first 3 generations, and then I think I played, my sons had Pokemon Sword or Shield, one of the two. I played a little bit of that, but I've not really played anything outside of generations 1, 2, and 3, and so I still live there when I play. I still go in and play this every once in a while. I may need to get I may try Heart Gold, Soul Silver sometime, but this always annoyed me when I was a kid, this little section here, because it doesn't matter even if you say yes, no, I know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing, it gives you the exact same thing, tells you the exact same thing, so. Alright, that, my nose, itching, but we're good. So, time to go get our first Pokemon. And I'm going to go with my old faithful, the one I go with every time. We'll see. Who was your guys' go-to? Did you guys always do the same starter? Did you rotate through? What was your guys' go-to Pokemon when it comes to picking out your starter? Honestly, I think mine started. I was always kind of I picked the type. I didn't care so much. Obviously, when I first started playing, I was relatively young. And I don't remember playing red or blue much when I was younger. I know I had it, but I don't remember playing it. Crystal was the first one I really remember playing, and then I went back and played Yellow too. I still have a copy of Yellow. So, but I think when I was a kid, I didn't go into this with like, hey, how do I strategically pick to handle the gyms and the late game and all of that stuff. But now that I'm older, I think a little bit about that stuff. But I think I'm still just going to do who I always do. And it's going to be Mr. Cyndaquil. Excuse me. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. I may nickname them in the future, but right now we're just going to go with the original names. I haven't really decided what my goal here is. If I'm gonna do try to catch as many of them as I can. If I'm gonna try to just not a formal Nuzlocke, but something similar like that, where it's like, hey, try to not let any Pokemon faint the entire time, or if I'm just gonna play. So we'll see how it shakes out. I've got a couple minutes to decide, as I've got to go get the egg from Mr. Pokemon and then come back and then face the rival really, kind of before I can even start catching anything else. So, Cyndaquil grind time. Alright, let's just tackle here. I'm watching a lot of Kaizo, Ironmon, and a couple of other Pokemon videos, and they all play at least on Emerald, or Gen 3, Fire Red, Emerald. And so they've got all the stats and the stats. I can't think of what it's called, but that's one of the things that I kind of like about their games is that you don't really have all that. Obviously, you have the stats, but you don't have effects. Like each Pokemon doesn't have their own effect. Oh, come on, Cyndaquil. Oh, I forgot to pull the berry. Usually I'll go through and collect berries, and I just will refuse to use them at the beginning because I want to have the 7 or 8 that it takes to heal the mill tank when I get to follow line. One thing I've thought about doing on here is not having or giving myself some limitations, like I can't switch any Pokemon out of my party after a certain gym. So, like, Whitney's kind of the first big time wall that you run into. Obviously, Miltank is a beast, and so a game where it's like, hey, your team's set once you beat Whitney or something like that. That's something else that I've kind of played around with the idea of doing. So we'll see what I come up with. But right now, we're just gonna play the game. We'll let the old man give us the tour to get the map card. This is like peak nostalgia here. Every time I play something like this, it's peak nostalgia. I love the soundtracks to these games too. I think Pokemon soundtracks are just, most of them are super, super fun. Maybe if I can get around that guy. Might have should have healed there, but we'll see. It'll be that big of a deal. Caterpie. Missed. Caterpie's giving me everything that I want. Yeah, I want to go heal. Should have done it before, but that's alright. Go ahead and go heal and make our way the rest of the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. Berries back there. I'll have to remember to get those on the way through. I'm already kind of in my head building my team and where I want to go and who I want to get. And I'm going to try this. Heracross is always one that I like to go find, but he's almost impossible to get in the headbutt. There's only a couple of trees he's in, I think, and so I never remember exactly which ones they are. So. Nice, miss. Cyndaquil. That last level 4 Caterpie gave us everything we wanted, so let's not do that anymore. Alright, we have made it to Mr. Pokemon's house, so we'll go in here and get the mystery egg. Here a Pokedex from Professor Oak. And work our way back to Nuzlocke Town. A rare Pokemon, yep. One thing I never understood is why they gave out such rare Pokemon to the kids. Like, in all Pokemon stories, like, outside of Pokemon Yellow, which was based off the anime, like, you can't get those anywhere else. So, there's always something I was like, that's weird. I figured they would be like, hey, your starter choices are Pidgey or Caterpie. Alright. Let me heal up. Let's get rolling. Alright, so back we go to Nuzlocke Town. There's an antidote. Might come in handy a little bit later. And another one. That would have been 3, but I forgot to take one off Cyndaquil, so we've got 2 out of the 7 that we need when we get to Olivine City to heal the Miltank. I probably could have battled another Pokemon there to give myself a little bit of a bigger advantage against the rival, but alright. You know, I think this rival is the best one in all of Pokemon. Every series, he's the best. A little bit of character development. He's kind of a jerk, but which makes it really easy to not like him at first, especially as a kid. You're like, why are you so mean to your Pokemon? Why do you not like them? Oh, that was not good. I'm gonna smoke screen a couple times. I will say now that I am a little bit older and haven't gotten back into Pokemon content, I used to be that person that never used any sort of setup, any sort of accuracy stuff, or raising my attack, or anything like that. Oh my gosh. Well, this is good. I never did any of that. And so, but now I'm watching a couple of content creators that I enjoy, and I've seen the importance of that. Gosh, he is wrecking me with. I'm gonna have to heal here, guys. Otherwise, if I wanted to do a Nuzlocke, then this is gonna be over before it starts. So, I think I might do that, actually. Now that I think about it, I think doing a Nuzlocke of this would be cool. Or at least the not letting the Pokemon faint side of it would be fun. So we'll see. I'll do a little bit more research on the rules of a Nuzlocke and go from there. I think if I remember right, you have to catch the first Pokemon in each first encounter you have in each route, and that's the only thing you can catch from that one. But I'll need to go back and look and see like how trades work, like in-game trades and things like that. So I could have went the way that no encounters. I might have dodged it there. Yeah, doing good. Yep, there we go. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Well, we're going through this. I'm going to look into the Nuzlocke rules for. Rival, we're just going to call him Silver. Even though we're not playing Silver. That's just kind of the name that I always equate with him. Oh gosh, come on, Sean. Alright, let's reveal this egg to you. And here we go. Nuzlocke rolls. No fainting, obviously. Only the first Pokemon encountered in a route or an area can be caught. If I fail to catch it, then I lose the opportunity to catch one in that area. Okay, must nickname all Pokemon, so I guess I will all of them except my starter. Duplicate Claws. Shiny Claws. Let's see, so those are pretty basic. And some optional ones. Ooh. Each Pokemon Center only once. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Level caps can't be higher level than the next gym leader's highest leveled. Okay. Yeah, I like that one. Once you enter a gym, you aren't allowed to leave it until you defeat the gym leader. I kind of like that. So we'll probably start out pretty simple, but I do like those, so probably go something like that then. So we're gonna do the you can only catch the first Pokemon encounter in each area / route. If a Pokemon faints, then it's done for the entire run. Nicknames, I'll make sure to nickname all of them. And let's see here. I'm not banning TMs or any sort of specific moves. Okay. Yeah, so we'll kind of do it that way and go from there. See how that shakes out. All right, so encounter right here. This guy tries to tell me how to catch Pokemon. One encounter here. I would not like you to show me. Alright, first encounter. Let's see who it is. Alright, this is it. They did give me Pokeballs, yeah. So it's a Pidgey. If I have one on that route, that was the one that I wanted. Level 3. Probably about as good of a Monitor as you're going to get on there. Alright, I'm going to try one more. Hope I don't crit. Alright, pack. Pokeball. Oh my gosh. Level 3 in red health. You pop out of the Pokemon. That's a good start. Nicknamed a Pidgey. Yes. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I don't usually do this, so I'm going to nickname them after some of the streamers that I like. So we're going to call him Cobb. He's one of the Nuzlocke, Kaizo streamers that I like to watch. So we'll go with Cobb there. I've never done a Nuzlocke, so this is going to be an interesting challenge for me to navigate leveling Pokemon up and all that. So alright, so there's that. We're almost to the Pokemon Center, so get them healed up. Alright. I'm gonna buy a couple of heals, a couple of Pokeballs. Oh, that was not what I thought it was. And we'll do that. We'll use up all the money that we've got. Alright. Yeah, first encounter. I got one encounter on this route too. See what it is. Caterpie. Yep. Good call. Would have liked that level 4, but let's start here. I also probably need to start looking at leveling up some of my stuff so I don't get. What is the cap at Faulkner's gym? 11? I'll have to look that up and see, because I'm going to be getting pretty close to that with old Cyndaquil. Let me check that real fast so I don't. Oh no! Right, well, I lost my one encounter on that route because I was not paying attention and decided to knock him out. Yeah, level 9. I'm also going to have to remember that I need to go do the ice gym before I face off with the steel gym, Olivine City. So let's see how this goes. Oh, crit on the first go. Oh, this could be bad, guys. This could be over before it starts. This could be over before it starts. We'll see. Well, it's going to be a tough time trying to get Pidgey leveled up whenever Cyndaquil is going to be at the level of the next gym. After just a couple of Pokemon here. So yeah, I got about one left. This will be it. Well, I'll have a couple more than one because I can run his EXP up too. Well, I got to be careful with that because if I'm in the gym and he levels up in the gym. Yeah, so essentially I'm going to be this is where I'm going to have to heal, and heals are going to, yeah, this is going to be a unique challenge. Probably should have bought more potions and less of the status healings, but again, this is my first one, and another crit, man. If I could quit getting crit with Cobb here, be in a lot better spot if I could do that. So I can see why Faulkner though is an issue for the first couple of gyms, or as the first gym in a Nuzlocke like this. because he's just not, doesn't give you, Cyndaquil doesn't have a fire move yet, so it, you know, and then he's got Mud Slap. And he's got an evolved, oh my gosh, three crits against Cobb here in the first 3 Pokemon that he's faced. Not a good start. If I could get a crit here and end this, so I don't have to get tackled again. So, yeah. Okay. All right, we're good. I'm gonna definitely have to have berries ready to proc. I wonder how this works. I mean, I may have to just run at that point, but I'm trying to avoid the grass as much as I can, since I can't catch anything else on this route here. Alright, Cobb, let's have a little bit of a cleaner battle here, man. Oh, woman, and a female Pidgey, sorry. Another, oh, big, that miss was huge. That miss was huge. I need to get to the next route and catch the next Pokemon that I can have. That is what I need to do. No crit, no crit, okay. Alright. No crit. No crit and we're out of here. We're good. Cool. Still gonna have to heal him one more time. Need to pay attention when the route changes. Nope. Nope. Got a phone call. Oh, I forgot to go tell Mom I was leaving on a trip. Man, what a bad kid. And an awful son. And not a good son. Alright, that. Right. I'll just go ahead and use the last potion here on top. That way. Oh, I'm gonna have to face Faulkner. I'm gonna have to face him first before I do Sprout Tower, because I'm going to be. Oh, come on. Okay, that's fine. Because I'm going to be limited on what I can do to get through to the. Okay. Alright, so since I screwed this route up here, I'm going to have to go encounter the first Pokemon in Dark Cave, just to give myself an extra Pokemon here. Nope. Come on. There we go. Okay. Andrew or Geodude? Geodude, I'll take that. Okay. That's not a bad get to go through Faulkner's gym. You know what? We're gonna risk it right off the rip and just throw the ball right off the bat. Got him. Woo! Okay. Alright, so we are going to... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some work on this one because the whole nicknaming Pokemon is causing me fits. Is this all the same route? No. So, okay. So I get one on this route too, because the route changed. This is 31, and 30 is what? Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. Just to keep it fair. I'm going to keep myself within the rules. I'm going to go catch another Geodude. Go catch another Geodude. And make sure I nickname him. And I'll even penalize myself and take the level 2. Oh my gosh. And I misclicked. I am in shambles. Absolutely in shambles. This challenge is so out of the box for me. Alright. We're going to take the level 4. Which isn't a huge advantage. I mean, he can only go to level 9 before I get to Faulkner anyway. Oh! Wasting Pokeballs is not immensely helpful. But no. Well, I guess my penalty is going to be wasting Pokeballs. I guess that's what my penalty will be for myself. Okay, there we go. Nickname them this time. Nickname to Geodude, so... Well, and Omega. Nope, don't want that. When I get to the Pokemon Center, we'll release the level 3 Geodude. I've got one battle to do here. One more encounter. I got my actual Route 31 encounter. So, I really need the Route 31 encounter to be Bellsprout. So that way I can get that Onix. Because I feel like if I can have an Onix and a Geodude and go into Faulkner, I'll be good. So I really need that to be what happens there. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see this one. Yeah, that's fine. A little bit grindy of a battle there, but this whole battle is going to be that way, but that's okay. I've got to be really careful to not over level, especially Cyndaquil and Omega here. Because if I get into Faulkner with just Pidgey and hopefully one more, whatever this catch is that I get over here, if that's what I get into Faulkner with, I'm going to be in big trouble. So. Alright, so there's that. He's already going to be at level 6. Ideal world, we get past this Weedle here, and we get to our one encounter. This route is a Bellsprout. We can trade it for Onyx and go into Faulkner with a level 5 Onyx and a level 6 Omega, and be okay with Faulkner because those two can handle the trainers before Faulkner, and then we can get to Faulkner. So I think that's the goal of what I'm going to be doing right here is to get to Faulkner and battle Faulkner and see how that goes. And then we'll see. They have to restart the Nuzlocke and go from there. Being my first go through, there will be some having to play with the levels and when I can battle with people and when I can't. And, Bellsprout's gonna be Caterpie, but I need it to be Bellsprout. Oh, I've already got Pidgey. Okay. Duplicate claws. So we're gonna run because I can't afford any more XP. Caterpie, there it is. Oh, which is also unfortunate because I can't even get to Butterfree before Faulkner. So, but alright. I've got 4 chances here, so surely I can get him in 4. Got him. Okay, cool. Alright, and this one here, I already know the nickname I'm going to give him. He is going to be a Death, who is one of my favorite Pokemon streamers. And he always talks about how Pokemon hates bug types. He's doing a cool little series on YouTube right now about interesting facts about Pokemon, and he just wrapped up he's doing one every couple of days or something like that. He just wrapped up the bug type things, and they were interesting, so it just felt right. So alright, I need to go in here and deposit and get rid of that Geodude, that level 3 Geodude. Yeah. See ya. Okay. I'm gonna go try to get Caterpie up to level 7. Try to keep. I'm trying to keep everybody below 8. That way, even if they level up. Oh, I needed you the last encounter, man. I needed you. Only good thing is that that's going to be weak against. Oh no, not as weak as I would have liked it to be. Yeah, we're gonna have to heal to get a death through this situation here. Gonna have to heal to get a death through this, but that's okay. I think I'm out of. Oh, I got one more potion. Okay, so I'm gonna string shot actually. I'm going to go ahead. I could risk the crit and get something off before having to heal that time, but I would have crit and lost one of the few that I could still use going into Faulkner. I would have felt pretty stupid. So that's all the crit does. Okay. I still should be far enough out ahead to where I can. Okay. Oh, I wish that was that. Let's go ahead and give you this. See if I can get through. Oh, that's another one. Which is good for the EXP side of things, but it's not great for the heals. I guess we're speed tied here. I wanted to do it that way so I didn't have to waste a turn in the battle. I mean, I probably could have done a berry outside the battle and inside. I guess we're speed tied. I'm gonna have to string shot and then heal again. Oh, did I risk the crit here? I'm going to. Oh. Probably could have saved some of those because I've got another level, or realistically, I've got 2 that I could go at with. I don't know. I think I want to stay around 7 with Geodude and with Pidgey. But I probably could have gotten away with going to the Geodude for one of these here. Well, but the type battle would have been bad, so maybe not. Alright, so I got a death through 2 of those. I really want to get him, which I guess I can go heal at the Pokemon Center. I'd like to get him to level 7. If I can get him to just going into level 7, get Omega to level 7, have Cobb at level 7, and then have Cyndaquil at level 8 and go into Faulkner. I think I could tolerate that. So I think that's what I'm going to aim for here. I can't believe I got 2 straight Bellsprouts after I was like, hey, I want a Bellsprout in this for my encounter so I can get the Onyx. And then, nope. Oh, this might not be bad. This could be free XP, I think. All it could have is Splash. Maybe. Splash and Pellet, maybe? I don't know. Oh, he's synthesis. Oh, yeah, I think we're gonna run from you, buddy. I don't want the EXP that bad. Don't want the EXP that bad. Okay, here we go. Here's another Bellsprout. I'm gonna lead with String Shot this time, since I'm at full health. Outsped him, so probably close to the same speed, but I'm ensures that I'm faster now. Really hoping I would only do 2 now, but we should only have 10 of those though, so that's 2 out of 10. 3 out of 10. We're out of 10. Five out of 10. I'm gonna risk it again. No crit. No crit. No crit. Oh. Okay. I thought I would have a potion left, not a berry. Should be good. We should be good. And then I can use a Death and Omega to tag team the next Pokemon I run into. And I should be pretty close to getting them too. So heal one more time. This would be awful if you could only use each Pokemon Center one time. You could really limit yourself and make a Nuzlocke extremely difficult. I'm just going to have a hard enough time doing it this way with very few baseline rules. Oh, wait. Okay, that could be a big dub. It's not. I don't even know if he can give you an actual berry, but man, if he could. I was gonna go get heals, but I've only got one level that I'm trying to get each of them to go up. So let's see what he gives me. Bitterberry. Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world, but not immensely helpful for Faulkner. Not helpful at all with Faulkner, but okay, Weedle. Let's see what sort of damage I do and what sort of damage his Poison Sting does. We're gonna just do this and hope that he doesn't poison. And as I say that, this is gonna be poison. Oh no. If I can make it out of here without being poisoned, that would be a big dub. Come on, crit. Give me one crit of death. Oh, this will be the poison. If it's gonna happen, this will be it. Oh, we're gonna get out of here. Free and clear. That's what I needed. Not gonna get me to the next level, obviously, but Pidgey. He's not gonna have a flying attack, so I'm not super concerned there, but let's see what kind of damage he does. 3. The unfortunate thing is I am playing with fire now. I should be able to beat him if I hit that. He does not crit here. I should be able to get out of here without. Don't miss. Thank you. Okay. We'll just immediately switch out to Geodude here. Okay. It's a good fight matchup for me to switch out to Geodude also. So. Nice. We're probably going to need a second battle with a Def to get him to 7 and evolved and all that, but I think we'll be okay. I'm definitely going to have to set up when I come into this fight with Faulkner. The tough thing is going to be to not, after watching a lot of Adept's videos, like situationally being like, okay, I'm going to sack this Pokemon to get an extra tail whip or get an extra, whatever it may be off. And so that's going to be the tough part with Faulkner is, especially with Mud Slap. Mud Slap is a problem at low levels with especially having a fire and a rock type. No, on a pack. I'm going to get my Pokemon. Go back to Geodude. Let's see. Oh, I know you're already out there. I want to see your stats. 24. 26. Okay. Yeah, okay. Man, I am misclicking all over the place. Okay. Alright, so one more Pidgey encounter would absolutely feed families here. Bellsprout would be real bad. Caterpie I can handle. I'm going to go ahead and go to him. This will put 3 at level 7, 1 at level 8. And be in about the best position I can be in going into the battle with Faulkner. Man, this would also look a lot different if I hadn't missed the Caterpie on that first route, if I wouldn't have knocked him out while I was looking at Nuzlocke rules. Because I would have had the Caterpie, and then if everything else obviously goes the way that it did, then I've got a Bellsprout, and I could have an Onyx. So I could go into this with Pokemon being a rock type, which would have been immensely helpful. Alright. Adept's going to evolve, and then it's going to be time to go challenge Faulkner. And he learned Harden. Alright, we're going to go heal up, go buy some potions with whatever money we've got, and then it's going to be time to go for Faulkner. And see how that shit is. But I would feel a lot better with 5 Pokemon versus 4 with 2 rock types. The tough part of this is going to be figuring out how to structure. Oh, and I don't even have enough to buy a potion. Do I have anything I can sell? So 2 of those, I guess, and get me 1 potion. I'm just essentially I threw money away because. But lesson learned. Lesson learned. Okay. I got 2 potions, which is not great. Not an awesome time to. Not nothing set up to have going into. What am I doing? All right, here we go. All right, so I definitely think we try to use a death and cob to get through these first couple. Oh. Alright, well that's not going to happen. I'm going to have to go to Cobb earlier than I wanted. Because Spiro has Peck. Spiro has Peck. Which isn't a huge deal with Omega. I already don't like this. I already do not like how I've set myself up here. Okay, well, we made it through the first one. Okay. Alright, so now I desperately need a Death and Cobb to get through this. And only having 2 potions. Not going to be great. Not going to be great. Okay, level 7 Pidgey versus level 7 Death. So he outspeeds. He's definitely going to outdamage. I'm going to get what I can with the Death and then go to Cobb. Or actually, I might go to Omega. Crit. W crit. 1 more attack with a Death. Get me to a spot where I think Omega can handle this. think he can. I think he can. Outspeeds me, which isn't good. Okay, so Omega's already at level 8, which is not great either. Oh, no. I thought it was going to let me look at his stats. Yeah, this is bad, chat. This is bad. Okay. All right. Well, we've made it to Faulkner. So Cyndaquil cannot go out against his first Pidgey. Pack. Alright, so obviously Cyndaquil's, I'm going to have him for Pidgey. I'm going to be honest, I think this run dies here, chat. I can't use Sand Attack against... I don't remember if the first Pidgey has Sand Attack. So... if I can get Omega through the first Pidgey, and then Cyndaquil through... because either way it's that, or otherwise I'm going to end up with Geodude and Cyndaquil both weak to ground type moves. Or Cyndaquil may not be weak to ground type. I can't remember now if fire's weak to ground or not. But my hope is he does not have Mud Slap. And he does. This is where I'm going to be in trouble. It's not the damage, it's that I'm not going to be able to hit him. I got one. I got two. Crit would be huge. I'm still gonna have to hit him twice without a crit, though. That's what I thought. Okay, my only hope is to go here now. But now I've got two Pokemon that are completely useless against Pidgeotto. He missed. Alright. I'm just gonna have to try to hit him with as many of these as I can, and then go to Pidgey and hope that. Okay, that gets him to -3. -4. I want to try to go Leer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's miss. I can't risk not having him the rest of the thing, so I guess we go Cobb and see how far I can get with him at -4 on his. Needed that to not hit. Yeah, that one missed. He's -4 accuracy, -1 defense. Oh, and the crit. Alright, well, Cobb is gone. I have to go with a death here. That crit on Cobb is huge. There goes the death. Problem is, Omega's accuracy is shot. Oh, come on, Omega. Don't know how I did it, but I did it. I did lose 2 along the way, but that's what happens in the Nuzlocke, I guess. But the Nuzlocke lives on. So we're going to leave here, go to the gym, pick up the other egg, and then I'm going to deposit what I'm going to do with the Pokemon that faint that I have to not use anymore is I'm going to deposit them in the box, but I'm going to go to like box 20 and deposit them back there. So, alright, well, I mean, that we got it done, but I feel like I could have handled it a little bit better, and obviously having that 5th Pokemon would have been huge. Regardless of who it was, just having a 5th one would have been made a massive difference. But a death and Cobb served us well. Actually, I think I won't mess with switching boxes, but that crit on Cobb was big because everything else pretty much could have went out the same way, but I might have got out of there with 3 Pokemon instead of just 2. So all right, so now I have to go. Let me see what my next level cap is here. 16. I should be fine here. I need to go over here and buy the Pokeballs, all the Pokeballs that I can. Let's see, 6. I've got a couple Pokeballs still, so we'll do that, and then that one I've got potions. I meant to do 2. There we go. Nope. Alright, so we get an encounter in here, which won't be bad. If I can get it to pop. If it was nighttime in the game, I would get a chance at that Ghastly, and that would be... Oh, I was not thinking. So we're definitely going to have to switch out here. This is going to be the Cyndaquil show. This is going to be the Cyndaquil show. I think he gets Ember at 11. So that would be huge to get that. But Geodude's going to be almost no help in here. Almost no help is what Geodude is going to be. At least through this Bellsprout Tower. Thankfully, they're low-level Bellsprouts right now, so Cyndaquil's not like going to level his way out of being able to be beneficial against Bugsy. Okay. Okay. Got one down. Paralyze heal. I need potions and berries and stuff. I think I'm going to continue to do this. Start with Geodude. At least eat some XP off of some of these battles for Cyndaquil. Try to get it. Alright. So that'll take half of that XP there. Realistically, I could do that the whole way through if I really wanted to, but I don't think I need to yet. Big crit. W crit. it's not 11. Alright, so... Oh, the only thing I didn't think about was I don't have, I'm gonna have to do the well before I can even get to, the trainer, the gym leader in Azalea Town, so that's gonna put me at a little bit of a disadvantage also, because essentially Cyndaquil is gonna not be able to be used there, which thankfully there's not anything super strong or anything like that, so, I should be able to get through that with whoever I catch. I can't remember which way to go out of there, but it's alright. X accuracy. Oh, here's my one encounter. Rattata. He's level 6 though. I mean, at least he's... I could use him against some of the Bellsprouts now to save. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Okay. Whew. Alright. I can't be down to can't be down to encounters before I even leave Violet City, so I'm not going to use one of my 2 potions there. As much as I hate the noise of somebody in red health. I'm not going to need that. Oops. Yeah, I guess I could have used a potion and just I don't know, I might after this one, because I'm getting money for all these battles here, so using a potion to where he's a viable option to fight these a little bit. Hey, W crit. W crit. I'm gonna keep this. I gotta get him to where he has Ember. Once I get him there, then I'm just gonna kind of try to let him hang out as much as possible, and not need to use him outside of. There's a level 7 Bellsprout at the top of the tower, I think. But try to just let Cyndaquil chill, so that way he is available if absolutely necessary if the rocket's well, and then he's also able to kind of run through the Azalea Town gym. For having Cobb would have been huge for that. To have two Pokemon that were super effective now. One thing I don't know, there it is. Okay, good deal. Is like if one of my next encounters on a route that I go to next is a Pidgey or a Caterpie, if I have to catch that again, or if that constitutes as a duplicate. Oh, there's another potion. Okay, I don't feel so bad about using one on Rattata now. Should go to Pat first, though, I guess. Alright, so we're going to let you do some lifting here, Rattata. But yeah, I don't know if I can catch, if I can or if I have to, or if it still counts as a duplicate situation. or if it doesn't because they're not part of the party anymore. That might just be a decision I have to make and say, hey, this is what we're doing. Growth Bellsprout setting up. Okay, don't love that. Do not love that. Don't miss. Don't miss. Thank you. Okay. Keep doing this then, I guess. It's gonna take me 4, probably. 3. I can get it in 3. As long as I don't miss, best he's gonna do is have me a little bit above half. I need to hit this. All right, 1 down. Or 2 down. Yeah, okay, cool. I think he has a hoot maybe, so Mike can get Rattata through the Bellsprout and then the hoot for Omega. I didn't rename Rattata either. Amateur hour, guys. Sorry about that. Amateur hour. Oh no. Doesn't matter. I guess that's what I get for not naming him. Well, that's a nightmare. That is a nightmare. Which, I mean, again, that's relative. It would have been nice to have him, yes, but being able to... It was kind of an extra encounter coming in here. Because there's times you can go through the whole thing and never encounter anything. And I've got a couple of routes between here and Azalea Town, so... 1, 2... 3, I mean 4 realistically, so I could still be at I could still get to 6 full Pokemon to go into Azalea Town Gym. So actually 5. I've got 5 more routes, so I could put myself in a spot where I have an extra Pokemon in the box already. If I utilize the encounters, because you've got the 2 routes as you leave Violet City, then you've got Union Cave, then you've got the route going into Azalea Town, and then you've got the Slowpoke Well. So, you got a bunch of options there. So, all right. So let's see if we get Let's see if we get Cyndaquil and Omega through these. Surely we will. It can't be that we've got the type advantages and stuff, so I'm not super concerned with it, but the leveling is the thing that I'm having to adjust to the most, so... There's the other Rattata. No, I'm not going to use the EXP here. Let's go ahead and get the escape rope. Alright, let's go ahead and knock out this last battle for the evening. Every one of these streams I do here on Pokemon, what I'll probably do is stream through the next gym leader. So my next one will go from here through Bugsy in Azalea Town, and then obviously the next stream will go through Whitney and Miltank, which I'm already dreading that, and then Ecruteak City, and go at it that way. Again, assuming that there isn't a gym. Morty's gym is a big time. Honestly, wasn't paying attention. Honestly, realistically, the first 4 gyms can be rough, and then Cyanwood is pretty normal, pretty good. It's not a huge deal. And then coming back and doing Price. It could be with a level 31 cap, knowing how close those caps are. From Price from why am I losing his name? The fighting Chuck and Price. I think you only get 1 level between those two. So if you're right up against the level cap, that can be an issue. And then obviously you're going to want to grind Quilava up as you get ready to go face the Steel type girl. And I can't remember her name either. But alright, so we made it through there. Cyndaquil is going to be at level 13. Omega's still at 10. Well, Cyndaquil might be higher than that. No, I'm going to keep him and then switch that way. Save some EXP on old Cyndaquil. And then obviously if I die at any point through this run, then we will restart and chop away at it. Excuse me. Alright. Level 11, level 13 leaving here. Both of them have their stab moves. I feel okay right here. Not great, but I feel like I'm not going to use that escape rope because I want to have it self. Because the heals are important in this. Really wish I would have gotten Ghastly. But I think I would have had to have been here about 15 minutes later before Ghastlies start popping up. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Pokemon Center. And I'm going to just release the Rattata because obviously I didn't rename him or anything like that. So I'll heal up Omega and Cyndaquil, release Rattata, and then we will call it a night. Next time I'm on, we will work on tackling Azalea Town, the Slowpoke Well, and getting ready to hop into Rex Forest. All right. And that is going to be that for my first attempt, first try, first time ever doing a Nuzlocke. That's going to be the end of it. And we're going to sign off for the evening. So until next time, Casper the AFK Dad, and we will catch you on the next one.